Welcome to this video. I am about to go a walk and test out something. I tested out the 2080 Full HD on the Gopro 8 and I found that the bitrate was quite surprising. It was 60 megabit and that's a lot. That's the highest number I have in 2080 of all of my cameras. I think my Sony A7 III has around 50 megabyte. 50. And the GoPro 8 had 16 bitrate. So I was quite surprised there. I did some testing and the footage looked actually good. Now the history of the 2080 for GoPro 5, 6. I used the 2080 in the start with the GoPro 5, but as I was comparing it with the 2.7 core resolution, I lost a lot of details, especially on the ground when I was hiking. So after that, I used the 2.7 core. The 2080 on the GoPro 7 was not really bad. I don't remember the bitrate. I have to admit, I'm not sure if I ever tested it out because I thought it would be too low to use with the GoPro 8. But this one that has 60 bitrate, well, that's a breaking deal, because if you can use 2080 HD and get a good resolution, and you know that everyone is watching your videos on YouTube with a mobile phone, then why use 4K? 4K means a lot of larger files. It means a lot more times in the editor and in the rendering. So this video is about, we are going to compare the 2080 with the 2.7 core, since 2.7 is the highest I currently use. I don't use the 4 core that much, simply because of my computer and because it takes so much more time to render it and all that. But this will be a comparison between 2080 and 2.7 core, and after you can go and compare it with the other video I have released, like the GoPro 8 review I had, where I did some video logging. And there you can actually compare the result with this video. So I am inside. I am the light is quite normal here. How does the light inside in 2080 60 megabit rate, how does it compare with the 2.7? That's one test. I'm using the Go system. So, well, let's go out and take a walk and talk about this. Okay, so why do we want to test out the 2080 Full HD on the GoPro 8? Well, if you think about it, around 80% that is watching YouTube is watching the videos with a mobile phone. And I mean, mobile phones are small, and some even don't use the 4K simply because they want to save the storage on the network. So they switch it to 2080 Full HD. So in that way, 4K or even higher is pretty much what I would call a kill. It doesn't make sense to use that. I have also compared videos with 4K and also compared it with 2080. And my point is, can you really see the big difference with a 4K or a 2080 video solution on a mobile phone? Of course, if you have a big phone like the Samsung S20 Ultra, it's quite a big screen. There you might have a chance to see some different, but is it worth it? I mean, let's talk about other things, like if you compare how you edit a 4K with a 28 or something like the battery life. If you use the 4K on your Gopro 8, it drains your battery very quickly. In fact, maybe around 20 minutes, that's all you have. That means you need to take with you a lot of batteries. But how much does it compare if it drops down to 2080? And that's something I will find out in this video. And see if there is a difference in the battery life by going down to 2080. Another thing is, I read that, this is on the statistic page where it shows the different numbers. And most of the people watching on YouTube, which are not into the tech gear of cameras, they don't care about what solution or what camera you have. What they care about is the content. And I think many people think that they can buy a very expensive camera just to produce 4K videos. But they are not thinking about the content, because they think that they need something expensive to make a good YouTube channel. But that's not the fact. I have seen one channel that is only using the Samsung S8, which have millions of subscribers. And yeah, you can see it on the quality. It's not the best, but it doesn't matter. The people want good content. And as long as it's good and you have some quite nice sound, then it's okay. So we are in the narrow mode now. And I have 69% left on the battery, and I have used the 69, yes. And I have recorded a lot, but I have still more to go on. So I can already say that the battery life is much better now in 2080. That's for sure. So it's Saturday today, and the weather has been pretty good, even though the forecast was saying that it was going to be bad. We have seen the sun, but it has come a lot of new snow again. So I'm really hoping that maybe in 14 days, 3 weeks, that we have the spring here. And the best part of that is I have free that weekend. A whole weekend in 14 days. And I'm hoping the spring will be here now. And the Eastern time is almost over. I have free tomorrow, and then it's work on Monday. But I think it has been a lot for me to do in this weekend, to learn everything I have got and test out the Gopro 8, test out the mixer, my new computer. So I have done a lot in these holidays inside, mostly inside. And well, I don't complain. I am lucky to have a work to go to. I know a lot of people can't do that now, so and in fact it will be good to come back to work too. See people again, and of course I meet my family here, but to just see friends again, it's just good in these Corona times. Now I have the boost mode on in 2018. How is that working? Is it okay? How is the stabilization while I'm doing this? And I think I had it on 100. Yes, it's on 100 FPS. Let's try a slow motion of this again. How was that? Slow motion. 100 FPS. Maybe I should do some testing with a 240 FPS just to see. We are on 54% of the battery, and it will really be interesting to see how the results will be if you compare it with 2.7. So of course, if you compare it with your 65 smart TV, then I'm pretty much sure you will see a difference. But if you do watch it on a mobile phone, I am not so sure that you can see the difference that much. And just to compare, if I have a video that is 20 minutes long in 2.7 core, it took me around 1 hour and 10 minutes just to render it. That's not the editing, it's just rendering in time. And And then I took a 2080 full HD video in the same length, around 20 minutes. And then I compared the rendering time, and now it was around 18 minutes. That's a lot of difference. It's 13 minutes longer with the same length of the video. And my question is, another thing is, of course, that the files is so much bigger with 4K. That different, the details you are seeing or missing in 2080, is it worth all the effort with longer files, with longer rendering time, and longer editing time? Because the larger files you put into the editing, the longer time it takes to edit it too. The computer just gets slower when it has a lot of big files in a high resolution as a 4K. So yeah, one of the big problems with GoPro 8 is the battery life. And you have to take with you a lot of batteries. You have to make sure everyone is charged up. And another problem with the GoPro batteries is that even you buy some new batteries, they can be bad when you get it. They simply refuse to work that good. And I would say I have 5 or 6 batteries, and at least 3 of the batteries is bad. They are not good, and they are completely new. So what GoPro need to do in the future, in a GoPro 9 or 10, is to release a new battery system which gives you a lot more of time. That's something you really need. So yeah, I think I will stop the video here. And then you can go back and see my 2.7 video and compare yourself. Which one is better? Can you really see the difference? That's what's interesting, and this video was all about. So, and I'm also going back to work on Monday, so I won't be release a video at least in the 1 week, maybe 2. I am not sure. So till next time, see you. Have a nice day. Take care about the corona. Wash your hands. Stay away from people. Everything. And have a good day. See you later.